Welcome to my all new YouTube channel. I basically created this channel because I decided to vlog this journey of relocating to California, and I just want to dive right in. A few things that I have learned in the 2 months that I've been here had me reflecting the other day. Like, I'm standing at Pixar Studios, you know, places, and I've been to many places that I've only seen online, and that just had me reflecting of the opportunities that I've been able to access since I've been out here. Like, that's, I was thinking today about how a year ago I couldn't have lived the life that I'm currently living. And by that, I mean, like, I wasn't ready to make those sorts of shifts. So here's what I have to share with you. When we grow, when we evolve, when we choose to level up, we have to choose to shake off our old ideas, our old ways of being, and like, let them go. Let them be, let them go away. And so one of the things that I have been doing is, or working my way through, is shedding my Midwestern ways of being. Like, out here, when they say they work for corporate, they don't wear dress clothing. Like, it's super casual dress. I mean, my friends show up to events after work, and I'm like, you worked in those clothes? Unless you magically changed in your car or on the train on the way here, that's what they worked in. And they sort of laughed at me because, and they still do, lovingly, I promise, because my idea of corporate is, you know, dress pants, nice dress shirt, perhaps a tie, perhaps a suit jacket. These boys, you know, showing up in jeans and t-shirts, and that's okay. But they look put together, and it's not like they look slobby or anything, but it's a whole different way of being. It's not, you know, it's just different. Judgment. Judgment isn't the same out here. While yes, you will run into, you know, the individual here and there who gets kind of judgy, but for what it's worth, like, if you choose to wear a dress on the weekends, or if you, whatever it is you choose to do is what you choose to do, and no one's going to judge you for that. There's no vanity, there's none of that. And so, like, choosing to do what you want to do, be who you want to be how you want to be, and choosing to dress the way you want to dress is completely okay. It's not, no one's gonna, like, frown upon you if you wear jeans to an event. No one's, you know, like, that's just different than what I'm used to, because I'm used to, like, certain places you wore certain clothing. And that's sort of a people pleaser way of being, which is something else to shed, is people pleasing, because really it's not about what anyone else wants, it's really about what I want. So what else? Things I'm no longer willing to tolerate from myself or from the people around me. This was something I learned, like, right out of the gate, because I got here and my friend was just like, oh my God, how are you going to do fill in the blank? And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And finally I had to confront him and be like, hey, listen, if you're not willing to support this, or if you're doubting my plan, even though it's not your plan, or there's no fallback plan, if you can't support it, if you can't be a part of it, we can't talk for a while. And that had him shift just like that into powerfully supporting what I'm up to. So that's the kind of shit that I'm no longer willing to tolerate from the people around me. Is I'm not willing to tolerate people who don't support or believe in what I'm up to, even if they think I'm out of my mind, which they do, and that's okay, because sometimes I think I'm out of my mind. And there's things I'm not willing to tolerate from myself, like, because I'm being so supported, I have what it takes. I have that, you know, support to go ahead and pursue what I'm up to. So I've hosted a workshop, and I've been able to, you know, access more law of attraction groups and people who, you know, are definitely much more established in whatever it is they're up to. And so you become what you hang around. And so if you're hanging around people who are in powerful positions, who, you know, are keynote speakers at conferences, who attend big name conferences and are a big part of it, you like feed off that energy. And so, being able to feed off of their energy, I have been able to, you know, up the ante on what I expect from myself. And so that just keeps growing. So basically it's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of learning. It's been a lot of being okay with people like calling me out on my shit. Because they will do that. You know, when I came up with my corporate Midwestern ideas, they're just like, yeah, what planet are you from? Because, you know, we're corporate and we're engineers, but this is what we wear to work, or this is how it goes for us. And so to be honest, like, to be able to hang out with and spend time with, you know, software engineers who are making the product that I use, that alone has upped the ante for me, because they care about this product. They're actually using it. They're actually talking to me and asking me questions about it, or they're interested in talking to the people who are using the product that they created. And is it working for them? And if it's not, what can we do to improve it? And that's like their thing, and they enjoy it. That alone has shifted everything for me. Because it's not like it's a second thought or whatever. This is what they do, and they love doing it. What else? So stuff I'll no longer tolerate from myself. Being around people who are up to big things is creating space for me to be up to big things. I'm going to be spending this summer as a camp counselor at a camp that has primarily blind and low vision. However, they all, you know, they could have multitudes of other disabilities. There's an adult camp, developmentally disabled camp, kids camp, teen camp, family camps. So it'll be a summer of camping for me up in Napa Valley. So a little less social media time, hence also why I'm creating the YouTube channel and the newsletter that's going out. So if you haven't already, please sign up for the newsletter. I'll try and post that link in this video, in the description of the video. So yeah, I hope that gave you some insight. You know, to get the life you want, you do get to choose it, but it's always going to have consequences. There's always going to be skin that you have to shed to get where you want to get. It's required. It's not an option. You know, I couldn't do what I do now and live the life I live now if I weren't willing to hear these people out that want me to succeed. And they obviously know what it takes to succeed out here because they're doing it. They're thriving out here. And so, you know, there was a chunk of me that was like, maybe I don't belong out here because, you know, housing out here is serious. But then it was like, yeah, but how determined are you to get what you want, to be where you want, whether it's here or anywhere else? And so, you know, you gotta be willing. There's no option. You have to be willing to shed your old ways of being and level up to get where you want to get. And, you know, if you're willing to stay right where you're at, that's fine too. But honestly, I wasn't willing to stay there anymore. And I'm glad that I made my choices and that I'm not, you know, and that I chose to level up. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful for the people, the support. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna come back probably once a week for a new video and give you some more insight. But I want to leave you with just what keeps showing up in my brain, which is this: what bullshit are you no longer willing to tolerate in order to get after the life you want? So take care. Please subscribe to the newsletter, and talk to you soon.